Hello, teacher and friend Victor, and welcome to my house. Well, um, as maybe you know, my name is Ian Jimenez. Today, right now, I will talk about the the knowledge that I get from Unit 8 and 9. Well, I will start obviously with Unit 8, which is about inventions and discoveries. I remember the first class when we start this topic, and you ask about between the difference of inventions and the meaning. When we invent something, we make a thing from the beginning. Example, the person that invented the whale, it didn't exist until he make it. So it's different when you discover, and I don't know, the the lost Atlantic City. You know, it's I know a crazy comparison, but you could know that I know of what I'm talking about because that example. Well, what else I can say about this unit? Where I learned to communicate when I have to take responsibility for my mistake, describe new invention, and discuss this impact of inventions and discoveries, as well as describing manufactured product and describe adjectives. I also learned how to have a conversation with someone when I want to congratulate that person for a major new purchase purchase and I learned to apologize for lateness and provide an explanation as well as indicate regret for a mistake by begging the explanation with I am ashamed not beginning the explanation, sorry, I'm ashamed to say, for example, I'm ashamed to say that I didn't take the kitchen out of the chicken out of the freezer. Well, um, talking a little more about this topic, I practice the active and passive forms. For example, if I didn't want to travel, I wouldn't be studying English now. Is um, really similar in Spanish. You say if you don't wanna do if you didn't do something, you didn't doing another thing. That is this works. Okay, about Unit 9, we see the controversial issues. I learned this how to talk about politics and discuss controversial issues politely, sorry, as well as a proposed solution to global problems and debate the pros and cons of issues. I consider the vocabulary in the unit is extremely helpful because I learned a lot of political terminologies, some controversial issues, ways to agree and disagree, and how to debate an issue politely. I also learned how to ask people for permission when bringing up a topic that might be controversial. How to use so to begin a question, clarifying someone you don't think people should have. Sorry, clarifying someone's statement. Let's see, if a person says something that is wrong, you say something like, "So you mean?" In Spanish, we have a really um, a phrase that is really similar to where we learn when is correct to use actually, and we use it to introduce a different point of view. We practice the grammar of gerunds and infinitive too. So this video was for 6 minutes. I used all my English each minute. Well, have a great night.